This past Sunday, Republican Representative Madison Cawthorn spoke at a rally in Macon, Georgia, where he suggested that he and some other Republicans were trying to, in his words, bust out the so-called political prisoners from the January 6th Capitol riot. Here is what Cawthorn had to say. The big problem is we don't actually know who all the political prisoners are. And so if we were really actually to go and try to bust them out, and let me tell you, the reason why they have taken these political prisoners is they're trying to make an example because they don't want to see the mass protests going on in Washington. Okay, so you said, you got to bust them out, but you don't even know who they are. And for the record, I don't think for a second that Cawthorn literally meant that he and other Republicans or anybody else were going to actually go to jail and try to do a prison break. I don't think that's what he was trying to say. But anyway, then somebody in the crowd jumps up and yells this: "When will you call us to Washington again?" Again, which is a pretty clear reference to January 6th. And then Cawthorn responded with this: "We're actively working on this. We have a few plans in motion I can't make public right now." Kind of sounds to me like you're got another insurrection going on there, Madison. Which, of course, makes it no surprise that now Madison Cawthorn is facing calls from the public to be expelled from Congress. Although, of course, as we've seen, nothing will happen to Madison Cawthorn. Kevin McCarthy, leader of the Republicans, is not going to do anything. Democrats don't have the numbers to vote to expel him from Congress. So Madison Cawthorn, just like all the other lies he is told that got him into office, and if you haven't looked at this dude's history, I suggest you do it. I'll tell you more in just a moment. But anyway, nothing's going to happen to him. Just like nothing really happened to Marjorie Taylor Greene. Just like nothing happened to Matt Gaetz. Nothing happened to Jim Jordan. Nothing's happening to Lauren Boebert. Nothing happens to these people when they go out and say these crazy things that could end up getting people hurt, or when we have fairly significant evidence that they broke the law. Nothing happens to anyone ever. So again, the big headline obviously is Madison Cawthorn suggests they bust these people out of jail. Again, I think that's beside the point, because again, I don't think he actually meant he's going to go and bust people out of prison. To me, the bigger issue is his call saying, well, we're working on that. I can't tell you. It's all a secret, but you're coming back. And that's what's terrifying here. Madison Cawthorn, I believe, now needs to be hauled in front of the January 6th Select Committee. I think that's a good idea. Not necessarily because he was involved in January 6th. Honestly, I don't know the extent of his involvement whatsoever. But he's still pushing the big lie, and he did in that speech. And saying we have plans we're working on. Yeah, I think if there's a second insurrection, January 6th Part 2, I think that's the kind of thing the committee needs to know about. So committee, you have my suggestion right now. Go ahead and call up Madison Cawthorn. Tell him to get his ass in there and get some answers from him. Now, about the history of Madison Cawthorn I was telling you about, and I covered this at Ring of Fire. Cawthorn has been accused by multiple women that he went to college with of inappropriate sexual behavior and sexual advances. Multiple women. He also lied about acceptance into a military academy that he was totally going to do, but then, of course, he had his accident and became paralyzed, so he was not able to, and then the academy had to come out and say, yeah, we actually never accepted you, so we don't know what you're... So the guy lied about trying to get into the military. That didn't happen. All these women have come out and accused him of inappropriate behavior. And now he comes out and, in my opinion, is clearly suggesting that they might be planning another January 6th type event. Maybe it's another Stop the Steal rally. Who knows? But whatever it is, it's bad news for the United States, and Madison Cawthorn needs to go.